Greenshaw in 2014 as an NQT, and I found it an immediately supportive environment. I became Key Stage 3 Coordinator of History at the beginning of my third year, and I was heavily involved in developing our new Key Stage 3 curriculum. I'm now Head of Department here at Greenshaw in my fourth year, and I'm helping the team to implement these changes at Key Stage 3, as well as developing our teaching and assessment approaches at Key Stages 4 and 5.
I started Greenshaw as an NQT and then rose up through the ranks, Deputy Head of House, Head of Department and various other roles before I arrived on the Senior Management team as an Assistant Head Teacher. In my current role, I'm part of the Teaching and Learning team, and amongst other things I'm looking at how we redesign homework to make it genuinely effective and productive for our students and our staff.
The NQT programme has felt like the perfect progression from what I learned on my PGC, which I felt was a really good foundational knowledge. Since then, the NQT programme has given me a more up-to-date, theory-based portion of knowledge that has allowed me to build on the information that I learned on my PGC, which has been really helpful in my teaching practice. My mentor is really supportive. He will come to see me teach and give me constant feedback that we use to set targets, and I find that really useful. It helps me to be a lot more reflective, and also we can reflect on the lessons together. Behind all of that, there's also a lot of subject specific support that I get from my head of department and teachers in my area.
So last year as NQTs we had a very structured programme, whereas this year we're looking at a research-based learning, so how we can develop our teaching. I'm doing an individual research inquiry, so looking at how we can develop the curriculum within our subjects to give students information in different ways to support their learning.
So every Wednesday afternoon we get given CPD time, where we are given lots of opportunities to work with other people in our department and other people around the school to kind of bounce ideas off each other, and we're fully supported in that respect.
So I applied for the role of CSO, Curriculum Support Officer. Basically what that is fundamentally we're providing administrative support for various departments, but we also cover lessons for absent teachers and try and sort of reduce their workload. As a group of CSOs, we've all been given the opportunity to sort of take a lead on a new pilot for Year 7 cover, and we've sort of come up with this idea of culture lessons. The idea being we'll teach the students about events that happen, global events, current events. Greenshaw is very, very encouraging of individual ideas, and they're very willing to nurture us, particularly us CSOs, because most of us will progress into teacher training. That is a desire of most of the people in my team.
My main role here at Greenshaw is an unqualified history teacher, and I started here in September 2015 as a learning support assistant, where I would go into classrooms and support SEN students. So since joining the department, I've been given some framework and support to create my own lessons and adapt them for how I like to teach and how I am within the classroom, which has really allowed me to feel confident, but also to put my own personal touch on what I'm doing in the classroom and adapt it for the classes that I have, because obviously they're not all the same. I feel like since I've been here, I haven't just been supported by the department I've been in, but also by other teachers of different departments, as well as the wider leadership team and the whole community and ethos of Greenshaw.